60 days, June to August. 35 strangers. 13 males, 19 females, and 1 transitioning female. 7 people in trees. 4 camera-shy people. 1 baby, 1 squirrel, 1 letter. A wedding, a backflip, a constructivist. Even a hot dog stand. Although these snapshots seem irrelevant, I have learned that they actually have much more in common. Each person, each portrait, they all belong to something much greater. They are all the humans of St. Lawrence University.
Oh, hello there.
Hi, I'm Jackie.
My name is Holly Brown.
I'm Amy.
My name is Nick.
My name is Adam.
I'm Courtney.
My name is Sheila Murray.
My name is Megan. My name is Jill Bright.
My name is Anthony Robert Rice.
My name is Meg Bernier.
My name is Sarah.
My name is Jessica Chapman. I am an assistant professor of statistics here at St. Lawrence.
My name is Joshua.
I'm Michelle Marissa.
My name is James Holly Christian.
I'm Nicole Potter.
Patrick, everyone calls me Pat. Flynn.
My name is Alex Gladwin.
I'm Ivan Ramler, also an assistant professor in statistics.
Well, my name is Noah Jenkins. I'm a recent graduate of St. Lawrence.
My name is John Elmer. I'm an alum of St. Lawrence, class of 1955.
Hi, my name is Barb Heller. Welcome to Wiener Wiener's Hot Dog Stand in Canton at the beautiful farmers market. I mean, I like this to be an experience. You can buy a hot dog any place, but I have great hot dogs, and I have like all kinds of sausage, sweet Italian pork, I have a hot Italian beef sausage today, Polish kielbasi, I have vegan sausage, breakfast sausage with maple cream. But you can also get a balloon animal, or we can have bubble fun. Why should it just be about filling your stomach?
I work in Peace Corps across the road, and I wanted to get a coffee. So I've been working all day on a paper. It's on what we're calling on the panel temporal heteroglossia. So the first case of temporal heteroglossia is an instance of spirit possession, when a politician in my field site was possessed by an ancestor from 12 generations prior.
I'm a folklorist by training, and so I go out and interview people occasionally and talk about developing projects for the Tawny Center. It's always interesting because my job is to go out and find the people who live sort of off the radar. They're not the ones who tend to be famous. They're not the ones who tend to draw attention to themselves. They're the people who are maybe building their own houses or working on incredible pieces of art in a studio, or they have some amazing repertoire of traditional music that they still perform. And it's definitely been an adventure to drive all over the North Country and meet these folks.
My grandmother's super uptight, love her. She goes by her middle name, Francie, and she wears tweed pantsuits a lot.
My grandma will just kind of, she's not always perfectly nice, but I think she's awesome. She rocks. She just like has her own thing, and she just has her own opinion, and she'll stick it right to you. And
my mom's this like tiny little lady, and she is an Olympic weightlifter and does all these really cool things.
One very strong woman, that was my mother. Born on a dairy farm outside of Gouverneur, New York. Said she wanted to be a nurse. My grandfather said, very well, you'll go to the best nursing school there is. And when she died 15 years ago, she was the oldest living graduate of Johns Hopkins School of Nursing.
My dissertation advisor is Susan McKinnon, who also officiated my wedding, or our wedding, because she studies kinship in a very broad sense. I also admire she's single. She's 60-some years old, single, and happy.
My grandmother on my dad's side, she and I shared a lot of traits, and she was just kind to people.
I kind of like the idea of, I feel like maybe inadvertently has affected my philosophy of just kind of doing stuff for the purpose of helping people and not, I don't want to say not taking credit, but I like kind of doing stuff and then not letting people know who did it.
I consider it my mission to support local farmers by serving what they can't here at the market. I cook the meat that they sell. If you like what you taste, you can buy it over there, frozen, and take it home and cook it yourself. So that's my mission as a hot dog vendor.
There was a library in my town that had a teen room. You could be as loud as you wanted in this teen room, and they had DVR set up. And I didn't have it, and my mom would let me play video games at home, so she would drive me to the library, and I would go in this room and just practice for like hours on end. And it turned out that one of the women who worked there used to come in and watch me practice, and I was going advanced and just kind of like go crazy. But she ended up losing 50 pounds because she got inspired, I guess, and she bought her own DDR kit, and she went home and she lost 50 pounds.
The volunteer services intern, particularly dealing with campus kitchens, we try to recycle food and provide meals for people in need. Like, that's our dual focus. So each week I try to get food donations to then make and serve a meal every Monday. Well, especially like with food and food insecurity and feeding people, like everyone deserves to eat, and eating is not just receiving food, but it's a social thing that, like, it's really sad to eat alone. Like, if you've never done it, you should try it for like a week. Like, literally take your meals alone and know what that feels like. And I don't know, like, I just think people probably wouldn't want it to be like that all the time. So if you can just change it for one day, then do it. I don't know. That's particularly why I do this one. We have enough food. We have the manpower to do it. Sure, it's hard and it gets inconvenient sometimes, but I'm sure it's pretty inconvenient to not have enough food to like have a meal. So I don't know, I do it because it seems like the logical thing to do. Why wouldn't you do it?
I love all of my customers. Every one of them. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for all the nice people in Canton. And the great folks at the farmers market.
So my dad, not my bio dad, but my real dad, he adopted me when I was in 2nd grade on Valentine's Day. And we just opened all our Valentines. It's really exciting, you know. And because you're in 2nd grade, and that's just like the coolest thing ever. And people were like, your parents are here, Nicole. And so I just left, or I got out of the lunch line, and I left with them. And we went to the courthouse, and we signed papers, and he became my legal father. And that was really great.
I was raised by my grandmother, and she was an amazing gardener, and I spent a lot of my childhood sitting in her garden doing various things. We were either having barbecues, or I was reading, or working on an art project, and I became a very serious gardener myself. You can see in my office I'm surrounded by plants, and that's a really major part of my life.
I like to garden.
Gardening. My husband is a horticulturist, and we garden. When I'm not playing music or selling hot dogs, I'm gardening.
We're selling all the produce, and obviously before that we have to produce it all. So plant it, water it, feed it, take care of it, pick it, wash it, all that. It's a lot of work.
I like to bird watch.
I really like birding, and I get that from my family. I come from a family of birders. My uncle's book on birding is actually right over there.
I like to fish.
One really nice childhood memory was one day my mom decided I should play hooky from school, and so she decided that we should go fishing. And so we went down to the creek near where our house was, and we both realized that neither one of us actually knew how to take a fish off a hook. So we realized we wanted to fish, but we didn't want to catch any fish. And so we didn't put any bait on our hooks, but we just sat with our lines in the water. It was really nice.
I like to fly fish. I tie my own flies for the most part. I enjoy doing that.
I'm terrible at sports.
I play a lot of tennis. I ski. I was on the ski team when I was here.
I play sports. I love football. I play basketball, golf, track.
I can do backflips for a long time in a row. Like, the most I've done was probably 50 in a row.
I like singing.
I teach guitar, and I'm a musician.
I'm a musician.
That I make, I write my own music.
And I used to write songs, I don't write them anymore. But I had a whole little career as a singer-songwriter in Cambridge before going to graduate school.
I never thought I'd be able to play an instrument, and then I just kind of started, and I thought it was really fun, and I was surprised I was able to do it.
If I could give myself advice, my younger self advice, it would be to start playing the banjo early. Because I started playing the banjo 3 years ago, and I love it, but I wish I'd started playing 20 years ago, because it'd be better.
I'm actually pretty well-rounded. Like, there's not really many things that I'll say no to, just because I'm very curious. So.
Well, I'm lucky that I've usually been able to do what I really want.
We were all drafted in those days. We took a series of tests, and apparently based on